Welcome back, this is Goku's son DBZ, and as I promised you all, since it's the first and only comic book so far I've gone, produced by Viz Comics, also of course known as Viz Mia, Dragon Ball Z. This is actually part 2 of a special 4-part miniseries to start off the Dragon Ball Z comics. And unfortunately, this is the only comic I have so far found. And as we see right here, story and art by Akira Toriyama. Of course, creator of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And here it is. Given this channel is called Goku's son DBZ, it was only right sooner or later I would start doing Dragon Ball Z stuff. And here it is. And of course, like a manga, it starts from back to front. And also like manga, it's in black and white. And this is basically, of course, time period, frame-wise, as we see Vegeta is getting ready to fight Zarbon. And of course, he is one of the two main henchmen of course, Lord Frieza, which are, of course, Zarbon and Dodoria, which is big and pink, sort of like Majin Buu. But, of course, he is actually green with, like, blue hair, which you can't tell in black and white. Basically, they're having, of course, monologue going back and forth. And Vegeta thinks he's basically unstoppable now. But Dodoria has not, Zarbon has not shown his true form yet. And he thinks he's all this and that. I've awakened a power that's lay dormant for years. And he's like, indeed. And he's laughing and stuff. He says, before you die, let's hear, to give you full scope to my power. You see, I must transform, but form I must take is ugly, and I am so fond of beauty. But basically, and of course he also lets spill out that obviously, just like him, Frieza has multiple transformations and stuff, and this is the time when Vegeta finds out. And of course we see the background stuff that's showing, like the key energy, spirit energy of his for powering up. And of course, this takes place during around the midpoint of Season 2 of Dragon Ball Z, the TV series. And there he is in his true ultimate form. And now Vegeta's not laughing so much as we see. Vegeta really needs to learn something about his ego. It's actually quite funny. And now, coming full throttle at him. And now Vegeta realizes he's so screwed. Vegeta really needs to learn to keep his ego in check, but sadly, he doesn't learn this until pretty much the very end of DBZ. And he tries to avoid and use all his ultimate techniques. Now he's getting ready to use his Gallic gun. And as we see, he does one heck of a punch. And Vegeta's definitely messed up pretty bad. You'd think sooner or later he would learn to smarten up. But sadly he never seems to learn. And he says right here, I told you, Vegeta, you have only yourself to blame for being surprised. Master Frieza has told me that he too transforms. And there we go. And he's stunned like, what? Do you fantasize that someone who can't even beat me could ever stand a chance against the Master? And now he tries again, and well, as we see, he's getting the crap beat out of him. But it will not even smarten him up, sadly. Vegeta just never seems to learn from his mistakes. And that is definitely one heck of a pothole. And there we see, he goes back to his original form. I should report this to Master Frieza. Well then. And he says, I'll become stronger. Still, I won't let it end like this. And there we have, of course, Frieza. And he says, did you find a village? And is Vegeta dead? He says, I did defeat Vegeta, Master. No, I haven't yet. However, and he's like, why did you not confirm it? I not confirm the corpse, sir. But even if he survived, he should be seriously injured. And he's not very pleased, and obviously he's already scared. Zarbon should be scared of Frieza. And he's like, I'll go confirm it right now. And he says, Master Frieza, I found a village. He must have hit it. What did you say? Could it be Vegeta? This time, you should set your hopes on him being alive. Mr. Zarbon, bring Vegeta here at once. And he's like, here, I had a thought that it was Vegeta at first, but that seems less likely. Even been thinking it over, I feel that a very powerful Saiyan is developing and might eventually become a genuine threat. And he's like stunned and stuff. It does seem absurd that one could ever be a match for me. Of course. But I must think of the future and nip the bud while I can. The Saiyan do indeed seem to have bottomless combat abilities. They improve greatly every time they survive a battle. I would be more than a nuisance if they were to become Super Saiyans. And now he's found him. And it says here, the Ginyu Special Force. As it turns out, that's a blessing. He was alive. What does it take? Goku trains, and trains without sleep or rest. With 3 suns in the sky, Namek never knows darkness as the suns while one endless day become another. And of course he's tired, obviously. And of course there's Useless. Though not as useless as Yamcha. LOL. these pages seem to like to stick. And of course he rushes with Dende. It's a good thing too. And there they found the home of course, the Great Head over the entire planet. And of course Nell meets him. And welcomes him, and there he is, the great ruler, Guru. Welcome, you must be from Earth. I would like to express my gratitude for saving my child Dende. Thank you. Oh shoot, it was nothing. And it's to be continued. And hopefully eventually I can find more volumes. And here we see some artwork and things. Of course, this is Goku-san DBZ. Follow me at twitter.com/GokuSunDBZ, as well as on Google+, besides on Twitter. Please thumbs up this video, like, subscribe. And I'll see you next time of comic book reviews for the review of Street Fighter 2 Issue 1 special cover. And I'm working on my first official anime review, which will be a review on seasons 1 and 2 of Dragon Ball GT. So stay tuned for my first official anime series review. And yeah, I'll be covering both seasons. And Dragon Ball Z, since there's 9 seasons, will probably be divided up into possibly 3 reviews or 4 reviews. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. But I'll see you next time here in YouTube land. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.